I am live. If you guys are watching a replay, I try to do live every Friday if I try to. So yes, I'm just gonna work. One person is here. One person is here. Hello, Lisa. Just you and me right now. It's kind of sad. What we got? Krista. Oh, nine people are here now. Look at that. Try to give you guys a more warning that I will be on today. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, I missed it. And the good thing is, hello, Miss Charlotte just fell asleep. Hello, Kayla. So Charlotte fell asleep, so I don't have to listen. She needs her nap. How is everybody? I apologize for whoever relies on me going to Walmart yesterday. I did not go to Walmart because of the snowstorm, and now my driveway is completely full of ice. So, because everything is starting to melt. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Actually, I didn't mind having a snow day yesterday. The only thing that drove me nuts was the kids. Like, they've been fighting a lot lately. And then I didn't do anything in the basement yesterday. I have my basement just tore apart. It is torn apart. It's getting there, but I still got plenty of weeks left before I get it officially done. But it's getting there. I'm excited. I am getting there. I'm just working on Etsy stuff because it's all I do all the time. And since I'm sitting here anyways, doing this, why not talk to you? I was watching Magic Mike, the first movie. I'm going to go see that tomorrow with my friend of mine. I'm pretty excited to see a movie. I haven't seen a movie since, was it the Minion movie? The Rise of Gru. I don't know if it was that movie was the last time I saw a movie in theaters, or if it was in September when I saw the After movie. I don't know. But there is a new movie that just came out on Netflix with Ashton Kutcher and Reese Witherspoon that I haven't watched yet, but I want to watch that movie. And then there's one, on Amazon with Jennifer Lopez, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Doing deliveries today. That sounds like fun. My friend is obsessed with the Magic Mike movies. Yeah, I really like Channing Tatum, and Graham gives me crap because he's like, oh, Channing Tatum, and I'm like, well, Channing Tatum. I like Channing Tatum, but yeah. So I'm excited to see the third movie. So we'll see. The second one was actually pretty decent. I liked how the first one, there was certain things in the movie that I didn't think they should have had in it. Not the stripping part, but the drugs and everything. It was kind of stupid. But otherwise, the movie was pretty decent. So what else is everybody doing today besides watching me hanging out? Put away laundry. Yeah, I've been slacking at the laundry. Hi, Sherry. I've been slacking at the laundry big time. I've been trying to get, myself ahead, and I was ahead. And I think today or tomorrow, I have a lot of it washed. I just got to put it away. But I got to work on laundry. Hello, Melissa. But yeah, I just been slacking. But I have noticed since I've been on these meds that I've been on for the last 2 months now, they have helped me mentally. They have helped me so much. I'm not tired. I can focus so much easier, relax, and yeah. It was nice actually yesterday, just relaxing. I did like go outside and plow the driveway, and then right after I plowed it, I got everything all like I went all the way down to my neighbor's house, cleared their sidewalk, went to my other's neighbor's house, cleared their sidewalk, and then the snowplow comes and he leaves like 3 4 feet of heavy snow at the bottom of my driveway, and it was so heavy. I couldn't get the snowblower to turn back on, so I had to like shovel it. That sucked. Missed couponing in your vlogs. Yeah, my vlogs. I need to go back to that, but I hate vlogging and doing my cleaning videos because I have to sit there when I upload them onto my computer. I have to figure out like, okay, what's the vlogging part? What's the couponing part? And or what's the cleaning spot? But my cleaning video is kind of me vlogging, kind of just, focusing on stuff like that. So I might do a vlog video, kind of give you guys a heads up, a life update. But right now I'm just in the middle of trying to get my life back together. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. And yeah. I heard there's a pretty good deal with Eric on Walth Ibotta. Yeah, I was actually I actually knew about that. I had it written down on my Walmart haul for yesterday, but I didn't want to leave the house, so I never got a chance to do that. But yeah, there was like a $6 rebate with Ibotta, and then I think there's a $5 digital coupon, or it's vice versa. Yeah. I have so much Airwick, it's crazy. But I want to do more couponing again. I just have no ambition to do it. Oh, it's $12 now? Where's my phone? $12 yesterday? That is cool. Let's see what it is. My deal ended actually. The deal that I was going to do at Walmart's gone. I have one for a Vibrant for $4, but that's all I have. Oh, they added more rebates. What is my weekend warrior? 15 rebates for $5. Would you look at that? Yeah. I don't know. I was debating on going to Walmart today, but then I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to. I'm like really into getting my basement and getting rid of crap. I really am. And there's so many other people that do pretty much the same stuff that I do. But the unstoppable rebate on Ibotta. There's an unstoppable. Must have spelled it. Unstoppables. I don't have one either. I just have I have one for Breeze. Nothing. I don't got nothing. 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 Oh, I think I hear my mail person outside. It is a nice day. I mean, it is nice and sunny outside. Today would be a perfect day to do this bleach shirt video that I wanted to do, but I'm just not in the mood to do it. Just not in the mood. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend, Super Bowl wise? I was waiting to see if any stores like had some really good deals with the Super Bowl. Like I've seen Ibotta have some good things in the past, but this year they don't really have some. I swear there was freebies last year for Ibotta for the Super Bowl, or not last year, but maybe in the past, but there's hardly store deals or anything, and I'm just like, okay. Marie Kondo, my whole house. You know what I just found out about Marie Kondo? She apparently has like 3 kids now, and she is not into her like clutter free. She says that I read like an article or briefly read it that since she's had kids, her house is not like up to par like how she makes it. And I'm just like, huh. But I've just been throwing toys away like crazy. I ended up having to use my neighbor's garbage bins yesterday. I texted my neighbor. I says, "Is there a chance I could throw my garbage into theirs, because I had 9 to 10 garbage bags in my garbage already and it was overflowing." And she's like, yeah, you can use mine. So I had like 5 or 6 garbage bags that I used for their garbage. And then my other neighbor's like, yeah, if you need to, use our garbage, go for it. I'm like, thank you. Cause I am just throwing stuff away like crazy. Like I'm organizing the toys, like all the wooden stuff goes in one bin, all the Hot Wheels stuff goes in another bin. But for like all these loose little things, like here and there, there's a lot of things that are broken. I just been chucking them. I don't care anymore. I just been chucking them. I'm at the point where I don't care. I have a bin where I'm just throwing like all these toys in the bin to like a lot of McDonald's toys. I've been throwing them in the Goodwill box. It's a huge box, so it is heavy. So I gotta like put it down. I gotta put it or take some of that stuff out and put it in smaller boxes. But I've just been kicking it into gear. So once I get the toys all organized downstairs in the basement, I'm starting to sell some of the stuff. Once I get all the toys all 100% organized in the basement, I'm going to in the kids' room and I'm going to start grabbing their toys out of their room. Charlotte doesn't have a toy box, but she has like these 2 white bins and they're kind of empty, but I'm still going to go through them. And then Ben's got a toy box and we're going to go through that. And then I got 2 white bins. You can kind of see, I have 2 of them right there. And the kids just throw whatever in there. So the thing is, what I'm going to do is bring those downstairs to the basement. And since I have all the boxes all organized downstairs, I'm just going to throw all that stuff in there. So I'm getting there. It's going to take me a couple more weeks. I had this one friend that I really want her to come over and help me. Because I could with her help, I could pretty much do it in a day. But she works 3rd shift every other weekend, and I can't remember if this is her weekend to work or if this is her weekend off. So I was going to call her today, but I don't know if she's sleeping or not for to work tonight. But I've just had it with toys. I've just had it with toys, but it's getting there. It's getting there. And I would record myself, throwing that stuff away, but I'm all over the place in my living room. I should just put a camera right in the corner of my basement and then just record it and put it in fast forward of how much I walk all over my living room for that. But yep, I've already started moving furniture down in the basement and yeah, my main floor, I haven't even taken care of anything. I'm just at the point where I'm like, I still do my everyday things that I'm supposed to do, but like my living room, I don't care right now because I'm so like getting everything 100% worked on. So all by myself. I'll be working on Super Bowl. Hopefully I make money. Yeah. There's my library is actually having a free bingo right before the Super Bowl. And I'm thinking of maybe going. It's free. They said I think it was for adults. I can't remember if they said kids, but I'm like I'll go check it out. Why not? So they said that the bingo would be done before the library or before the Super Bowl starts. So maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I'm trying to do more things. Get out of the house and do more things by myself. So like I said, tomorrow I'm going to go see a movie with my one friend. She used to be a coworker of mine, but me and her have always saw the Magic Mike movies in theaters in the past. So we made it a tradition. And then next weekend I'm going to a concert. I'm going to go see Highly Suspect. And then the following weekend after that, I am going to go to another concert and I get to see my favorite band, Bad Flower, which I am super, super excited for. Are we short again? Do I not know how to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're short again. You guys are very quiet today. Very quiet. Really? We're missing some. Okay. What else is new with everybody else? I know a lot of people are at work doing stuff. Anybody have any couponing questions? Walgreens. Happy birthday. My birthday is in almost 6 months. It's crazy. I'll be 40. I have to go, Jen. Goodbye, Melissa. Valentine's Day. I don't do Valentine's Day. I know it's kind of sad. The husband and I don't do Valentine's Day. We sometimes will get like a pizza. 35. Awesome. Happy birthday. Yeah, we don't exchange gifts. I don't really do anything. I'm cheap. So obviously you guys know I'm cheap. So like the husband and I really don't do Valentine's Day very much. I don't know. Probably because I don't really need anything. Really? What are these? Marble. Okay. Yeah, Valentine's Day, I don't know. Valentine's Day, it's always like way crazy and like usually we have to find like a babysitter, so we don't really do Valentine's Day very much. Not very much. Hello, Terry. Yeah. When I was a kid, we'd always go up to Michigan. We'd go to Upper Michigan and we'd go skiing up in not Powderhorn. It's I can't remember, but the ski chalet was called Powderhorn. Hi, Vicky. And I'd always spend Valentine's Day always up there it was like our family vacation we did every single year for like ever. But my family hasn't done that since my step grandpa died. But it's crazy. But that's why I always remember Valentine's Day. We'd always go to Michigan and go skiing. But I really want to go skiing again. I just don't have time. Graham went skiing with me once, and the day he skied with me, we ended up in the emergency room because he fell down and the ski went along his leg and cut him open, and he had to go get stitches. So that was the year we got married. That was the year, like within the first year we got married. So that was 12 years ago. So 12 years ago was the last time I went skiing. I miss it. I just don't like the cold. I know. I'd rather take the cold, but I just don't like the cold. But yeah, I want to teach the kids how to go skiing, but I've been skiing since I was 4 years old, so it's kind of hard to teach the kids. But the kids have been asking to go to the Dells, so I'm trying to find a good deal to stay at one of the hotels in the Dells. But, they want $300 a night for those places. It's crazy. Crazy. What else is new with everybody else? I know I talk too much, but I like to talk. I'm just happy Charlotte fell asleep. She actually fell asleep. I wanted her to take a nap. Lately, she's been taking super late naps, and then she's been laid up at night. And I'm like, no. Work is slow. Yeah. Wonder if my husband will be on. Last week he actually was on. He was in the chats while he was at work because his work is so busy. I just got back into couponing again. Yes. Yeah, see, I love couponing. Like, I really do. The thing is, I hate to say it, but I wish my kids were just a little bit old. Like, Ben's the perfect age right now, but Charlotte, she is super, super attached to me. And then she's also at that age where, like, I would like to go couponing, but then she thinks she gets something every single time we go somewhere. Like, every time I come back from, like, Walgreens, she's like, "What'd you get me? What'd you get me?" And I'm like, "I don't have to get you something everywhere every time I go somewhere, So, like, but she thinks she can get something, and then while I'm filming in the store, she has to make a lot of noise. So, like, I hate bringing the kids with me when I coupon because they make so much noise. Like, there's sometimes where some of those, when I do have my kids, I have to film the same thing like 4 or 5 times and I hate it. And then I also have like people around me, like some people are just like, they stare at me while I'm sitting there recording and they're just like, wow, what are you doing? I'm not going to go to Walmart this week. I was thinking about going today, but my driveway is completely full of ice. And I wanted her to I didn't want to bring her with me. And right now I'm just not wanting to go. I just don't want to leave my house. I hate it. I met at Fetch Rewards. I saw that. I saw that they have done that. Fetch Rewards is their office is actually in Madison. I drive past it every single time I go down to downtown. It's on the main road. I've been wanting to message them to see if I can do a tour because I did a tour with them right before COVID hit, like a week before COVID, where they shut everything down. I went to go on tour with them. And like I didn't get to meet the head guy, but I got to meet his dog. Like they let your pets in that place. Like they're very, very relaxed and everything. And I was talking to the lady and she was telling me like all these brands that they're going to be working with. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Well, some of those brands that they mentioned, they did it. But I did notice that with Fetch Rewards that to get points, like they increase it. But that's just the way things are going now these days, and it's stuff that's out of our control. It's out of our control. One thing about Ibotta made me mad the other day. So they sent me an email saying that I needed to fill out tax forms because I've made so much money with the app within a year that I have to do taxes on it, which is fine. I've done taxes for Swag Bucks. I've done taxes for I think I've done taxes for Ibotta in the past. I can't remember, but Swagbucks is the one app that I do have to do taxes on. Well, anyways, so they said, hey, can you fill this out and then send us it in because they want to send me a tax form. And so I did. Okay. Well, it's been like 2 weeks since I've sent it in. So I sent them a message. I'm like, hey, where is my tax form? I need to, start filing for taxes. They're like, oh, you have to go through PayPal if you're going to file taxes through Ibotta. I sent them a message back. I'm like, what does PayPal have to do with anything with Ibotta? I don't send any of my Ibotta money to PayPal whatsoever. Not whatsoever. So I sent him a message. I says, PayPal, I've never put any of my money into PayPal. And I'm like, what does PayPal and Ibotta have to do with anything? She's like, oh, well, if you sent a form, then you'll be getting your form in the mail soon. And I'm like, why didn't you answer my question in the first place? What does PayPal have to do with anything? PayPal does have it where if you receive so much, like I think now PayPal has it, and I think also Venmo, and a couple of those other apps. But if you put so much money in your account a year, like I think it's $600 that you have to do taxes on it, which I think is kind of stupid because some of that money that you put in there is already money that you already received, and now you got to pay like double taxes. But anyways, it was just like, seriously. So now I'm still waiting on a tax form from Ibotta so I can file for my taxes. My kids totally were screaming and fighting the whole time I was in Walgreens. Yeah, the thing about my kids, like they'll have a freaking fit. And I'm a person where I just don't care. So they can have a fit all they want. Like I will yell at them. But like they can have a fit all they want. I got people staring at me and I just don't care. I'm like, people staring at me, number one, they either have kids and they know what I'm going through, or there's people who have no idea how kids act in public and like they're just like, oh my God. I had a lady one time, I was at Dollar Tree. And my son, Ben's ADD. He is very hyperactive. He doesn't listen when he's not on his medication. He's a totally different kid. And I forgot to give him his medicine that day. Well, we were at the Dollar Tree and he was just like begging for this, begging for that, begging for this, begging for that. And I said, no. Well, then he kept begging. He kept telling Charlotte, Ma, ask for this, ask for that. And I pulled him to the side. I says, Ben, you need to stop. Well, this lady goes and says something. Bye, Lisa. This lady goes and says something, really rude on how I'm parenting my kid. And I says, well, you can have them for a little bit and then come back and tell me how you can handle them, because if I can't handle them, then you must be an expert. And she didn't like that, not whatsoever. But she got so pissed off at my, remark. And I'm like, keep your mouth to yourself. Like, if you honestly can parent better, then go ahead and take him, because I guarantee you'll give them right back to me, but you don't have to file for taxes if you get so much money a certain way, not just for receiving money, but like I got referrals and all that stuff. So that's how I have to do taxes for Ibotta. If you do have to do taxes, they will send you a file, but that's only if you receive so much money. But like not for you doing your everyday thing, not for you doing everyday thing. Nope, you don't have to do taxes on stuff like that. No, but that lady just made me mad because it's like, you can take Ben and then talk to me on how he is, because apparently, yeah. But there are times where I just forget to give him his medicine and he drives me absolutely bonkers. And it's just like, come on, Ben. Come on. You guys are very quiet today. Did anybody do that bounty deal at Walgreens from Sunday? I made a TikTok video. I haven't made a TikTok couponing video in forever because I usually did it when I was going to CVS. I do it right before the store opened, but I'm like, let's just do it. And I was not expecting this video that I made on TikTok to just go crazy. It was about those Ibotta paper towels, but I ended up, it's my top video I've made ever on TikTok. It has 14,500 views, but I was not expecting to get that many views, but that's my top video. So eventually I'll get paid from TikTok. I was talking to, when I went to a concert a couple months ago, I was talking to a guy who's got, I don't know if he's got 2 million followers, or I know he's got more than 1 million, but he says he hardly gets paid with anything. Like YouTube is the place that you get, YouTube is the place where you get paid the most. I've been selling my store for a week now. If your store is sold out of stuff, especially Walgreens, find out when your store gets their truck. And then if, like, let's say your store gets their truck on Thursday and you're there on a Sunday or a Monday, ask your store if they can order like extra of this one item or something, and then find out when they get their truck, because most likely it'll come. There's times where I really wanted something and I found out when their truck came, and then I came there when they were unloading their truck. But this is a long time ago. If it's in a deal I really, really want, I will just go to another Walgreens and see if I can find that deal. But certain areas, I know a lot of you guys live in certain areas where there's hardcore couponers. I don't have a lot of hardcore couponers in my area, so I'm pretty good with that. But yeah, just find out your store's schedule, and they can always help you out with something like that. But I don't know if they can write you a rain check. I can't remember if I've ever had. I think I've had a rain check from Walgreens before. You could always see if they could write you a rain check. Yeah, does Walgreens do rain checks? I swear they do. It's been a long time since I've seen them, but yeah, I think they do, because there was a couple of deals that I wanted to do and they were sold out, and I think they do rain checks. If anybody is 100% positive on rain checks, let me know, because I swear I've done them in the past, but again, it's been a long time. The topic, Rose, is anything. We're just talking about rain checks at Walgreens. I'm trying to figure out if they have it, but we're just talking about everything. I haven't received the P&G approval email yet. So Joss, I submitted my receipt for the P&G and I never got an email even saying that I submitted it. I haven't gotten an email yet saying that, yeah, but I think it did say it takes 4 to 6 weeks for a rebate. So we will see what happens. But I would hang on to your receipt. I try to hang on to my receipts for a while, but yeah. And I think they're just so bombarded right now with those rebates. It's crazy. There is cat food shortage at Walmart. Yes, Yeah, when Paris was alive, I was trying to get cat food, and every time I'd go get, like, her cat food, they'd always be out, and I'm like, "What the heck?" Like, I'd had to go to different grocery stores, and Target was like, their shelves were constantly empty of cat food, and I'm like, "What the heck? Why is there a shortage of cat food?" But, yeah, now I don't have to worry about that stuff, but it's still sad. I get really, really sad just thinking about, like, when I do my Ibotta stuff, like, just thinking of cat food deals. I'm just like, I'm so sad. Hi, Ali. But yeah, my house flooded back in November. My floor finally got put back together this week. Yeah, I had a flood. I don't know if you were following me back then, 3 years ago, right before COVID. It was January 17th. I go down to the basement and I was just about to film a Dollar Tree haul. And I get in the basement and I'm like, well, the carpet was like, we have like laminate flooring, and then I'm like, wow, the carpet feels really wet. So then I go down there, I come back upstairs, I'm like, my feet are completely wet. So then I go downstairs and I see that the floor is waving. So I go and I call Graham. I'm like, Graham, the floor is wet. I don't know what to do. Like, so he comes home. We found out that one of the pipes burst in our basement. And then, like, that's when I really cleaned my basement, like, really, really cleaned it. But, but that was also when I had a newborn baby. So it was a little bit hard for me to do stuff like that. Okay, can it be done through online order? So for Devin, for that thing, when you do some of that stuff, like, so for the bounty deal, you got to physically do it in the store if you want to get that $4 register reward. So it has, if you buy 2, you get the $4 register reward. So that deal you have to do in the store. If you do it online, you can still do the P&G rebate. You still get the spend 15, get 5 cash rewards. In store you get the Catalina, but it's a better deal to do it in the store if you do that deal. But I don't know about online. I think online order you don't get anything. I got a rain check from Walgreens before. Yeah, I swear I did. I swear I did. And that's tricky also. With Ibotta, I think there's an option where you can do it online, but you got to go through the app directly. And I've never done that before. So I like to use Rakuten and Top Cashback when I do online orders. So my opinion, I think doing it in the store is a whole lot better than doing it like curbside. You do get a better deal. I know they always give you codes and stuff, but like some of those register rewards and those Brenda, you didn't miss very much, but some of those register rewards and all that stuff you sometimes don't get for doing online orders. So yeah, it just depends on what you guys want to do. I've done so many Instacart orders where Meow Mix is out. Yeah, Meow Mix, it's crazy, but it's Meow Mix. It is, because like my cat didn't like Friskies, but like she loved the Meow Mix. But then I'm too cheap to buy the really expensive stuff. But it was great. I mean, there's a shortage on so much stuff. Like I miss getting a lot of this stuff, but there's a shortage on this and a shortage on that. So it's like you don't see hardly any deals. My Wags finally received a few body wash. It was a strawberry scent. That's a good scent. That's a good scent. It reminded me of you, not to be weird. No, I've mentioned it multiple times that it is a good scent. Like that is my favorite scent. But I always try to get different scents because I can't use all that stuff. I still try to use that. I do it through Walmart all the time with Ibotta. Yeah, Walmart's a little bit different because Walmart you don't have to worry about like register rewards and all that stuff. Do you still use the Amazon shopper panel? Okay, so about that, yes, I still do. They have a new option here, you guys, which is really weird. They have it now. So if you got your Amazon shopper panel, I don't know if it's backwards for you guys, but now they have it where you can submit your receipts, you got surveys, and then they have ads. And now they have it where you can earn $2 and all they do is track your phone. So I have a key at the top of my phone and they track your phone to see when they see Amazon ads. So like when you're scrolling through Facebook or scrolling through whatever, they're just keeping track of when they see Amazon ads, and you get paid $2 for it. I'm like, here's my opinion on a lot of this stuff. Anybody can search. I mean, I always see stuff that I'm talking about or searching through my Facebook. So I'm like, why not have Amazon do it? But it's $2 more. So I had Graham is under the same uh uh what am I thinking of? Amazon Prime. Graham is under Amazon Prime under my account. I'm the main person that owns the account, but he is on it, and I had him download the Amazon shopper panel. And he's been on a waiting list for like, I swear, a year. A year. And I'm like, Graham, has it updated? Has it updated? He hasn't told me. I got to just go on his phone and just do it. But I think you can. The thing is with the Amazon shopper panel, I think you got to use 2 different accounts. I don't know about Prime wise though, because it's funny. Is like he shares my Prime account, but he's 100% by himself. My father-in-law got factored in my Prime account back when they let you do that, and him and I share it. So like if he puts any money into his account, somehow it ends up in my account. So it's tricky about that. But I'm assuming if you have 2 separate Amazon accounts, not Prime accounts, but just 2 separate Amazon accounts, and you can put your own gift cards in there, I'm assuming you can do it. Just make sure you're doing 2 different, you're not using the same, you're not sharing the receipt. So if you have 2 households, make sure you're using 20 receipts and not the same 10, because it could come back and haunt you. Yeah, Vicky, my Paris was eating 9 lives for a while, and then she got like super sick, like sick. And so I ended up having to throw it away because she just refused to eat it. But yeah, once I move to Mississippi, I'm going to try to start couponing again. The Walgreens here is really sucky, and there's only one in my area. Yeah. Walgreens, you got to find a store that you like. Like I used to shop all the time at the Walgreens right down the road from me. And now I don't shop there. I'll shop the clearance or something, but it's just not the same. Like I'm just used to shopping at the same store. Pogo. I don't know if I've tried Pogo. There was one app that maybe it was some app that people were talking about, and I tried downloading it. It might be Pogo, but I couldn't get it to open, and I kept trying to sign in, and I could not get it to open. Imelda asked what apps are the best. Okay, so if you depending on how you shop, I'm going to tell you guys the best apps that I absolutely love are obviously Ibotta. Ibotta is the best app that I use. Another favorite of mine is the Amazon shopper panel. All you do is submit your 10 receipts a month and you get $10 automatically sent to your Amazon account. It's usually the first or the second. You also get money for doing surveys, so you want to check it back from time to time. Fetch Rewards is a good app. It does take a while for you to get your points. Like my mom has Ibotta and Fetch, and she does not like Ibotta because I don't think she totally understands it, but she absolutely loves Fetch Rewards. She scans every single little receipt that she can possible with that. So we got these 3 right here are the best. We got Receipt Hog and Receipt Pal. Now, those take a long time to add up your points. I just redeemed money from Receipt Pal, you guys. I just received a $100 gift card from Receipt Pal just the other day. So now I'm at 430 points. And I always try to wait till I get to the very max. But they have it here where if you connect to some of your accounts, you get points. So I did that the other day. I made sure all my accounts, so I got points for it. But then if you check, like, if you go, like, so every Monday, I got to make sure I go through this app and just click every single button to get points. So I'm just going to continue doing it. But those do take a long time so you can get points. Then we have Coinout. Again, it's another app where all you do is scan your receipts. I don't have anything connected to it. I just scan my physical receipts. You get 2 cents per receipt. But hey, I'm already scanning other receipts, so why not just scan, for Coinout. Now you also get 2 cents when you scan for Fetch. In my opinion, there's way too many apps out there for scanning your receipt. what they do is a lot of research, so I just don't care anymore because you can get my information. I barely ever use inbox dollars. Now, inbox dollars and swag bucks and my points right there, they're all system rebates. So usually you want to use one or the other. So we got that. Okay. I use miles. If you guys haven't used miles, miles is just where they keep track of your miles. You get points for doing it. And then every single Saturday they come up with bonus points. And then they have bonus points if you follow them on social media. To me, I like doing it because it's something I like to do, but I mean it's free. It's free money. It's free money. Um, Crowdtap, you can actually do surveys. So yeah, 2 cents add up. My husband thinks I'm crazy because I scan every receipt. Yeah, and you know what? You might be crazy, but you're adding money. You're getting free money, 2 cents. But hey, you're getting free money by just scanning it. So you're already scanning like 5 other apps. Why not scan 5 more apps? Um, a new one that I just started doing is Receipt Jar. Now, this is very similar to Receipt Pal and Receipt Hog. So you got that. Okay. Then there's this one. This one I actually really like, you guys. So this is Google Opinion Rewards. So I actually had this under, I have 2 Google accounts because I have 2 YouTube channels. And I was getting points all the time with my other name. Well, then I realized that I was having 2 different movies because I purchased movies and they were going in 2 different accounts and I wanted them all in one. So I actually had to delete Google Opinion Rewards with my old account. I took all the money out, redeemed it, and now there's this. So I started this on January 8th is when I restarted the app. So it's now February 10th and I made $6.82. So they'll ask me if I was here or here, and then it'll ask me if I was at this location, do you have your receipt? So I mean, I get paid between 10 cents to like 80 cents depending on what it is. But this is just an app where it just kind of keeps track of your location. My husband actually uses this. He actually likes it. You can buy video games with it. I buy movies. You can buy books, but you cannot connect it to Kindle. Just saying. But we got that going on. And then I do Brand Club. Now, I know a lot of you guys are familiar with Brand Club. I have it connected to my Target. I have it connected to my Walmart. So I scan all my Walmart app receipts into my Walmart account and then I click this. Like you get a couple cents here and there, but hey, it adds up. It adds up. Like I don't do the surveys anymore. I could do the surveys, but I'm so cheap, or I just don't have a lot of time to do that stuff. So, but Brand Club is still good. If you connect to your apps, if you connect to Amazon, like I buy some of my crafting stuff and I'm like, oh, I got $3 for buying, a thing for my craft item. Like a lot of people don't understand it. It is still very confusing, but hey, it's free money. And then there's Shopium. Shopium is pretty much a sister app to coupons.com. So they're pretty much the same. And then there is the Amazon shopper panel, which is brand new. And I will show you guys that. So you want to make sure you have the Alexa app. Then what I did is I scrolled down and it's hard to find. It's hard to find. But it's like, where the heck is it? I will be making a video once when I submit my next receipt from Walmart. But you actually can get money back from Amazon. And I got paid $11 for my haul from last week. And they put it directly in my Walmart account. So that's cool. Let's see. Oh, once I figure out where the heck it is. But yeah, I'll be making a video for that. But I did screenshot all that. But I got $11 from Amazon. And that's kind of, again, the same as coupons.com and Shopium. I think about it this way. If I go to a store and I'm short 2 cents from my total, I can't buy it, the item. Every penny counts. Yeah. It adds up. I mean, if you guys think about it, like we're already scanning like all these other apps, just keep doing it. Like just spend like 10 minutes once, like save all, well, some of those apps only let you scan so many a day. So I try to, like if I go to Walgreens, I've been slacking at it big time, you guys, big time. But I always try to scan my receipts like at that time. I just usually Mondays or a day I'll just sit down and start scanning my receipts. But I need to do that more often to start scanning like every single receipt. But I just been slacking. I mean, I'll do like I obviously the ones that I make money off of, but like the little ones, the here and there, I should do it more because it does add up. It does add up. And you just have to spend a couple minutes a day just doing it. So it does add up. I'm sorry, I've been skipping your question. Karen, I got in on the $30 and right away my app says I got $15. You think I can use the 15 e-bucks even though I already used the 30? Karen, what were you talking about? E-bucks. I got in on the 30. Let me know what you're talking about, Karen, for that. I only go to Walgreens if I have a DoorDash, Uber Eats, yeah. Fetch is 35 a week. Oh, I always get 25. Fetch, I always extra care bucks. You could try it. I always when I did extra care bucks, I always like getting the paper ones. You could just try it. I mean, the machine will tell you what. I get confused with the app because I always try like using the paper ones instead of the app because it just confuses me more. Okay, I gotta scroll down. Hello, Mary. I don't know anything about the glitch. I haven't shopped at CVS in a month, so I don't know anything about the glitch. I know there was some kind of glitch where you bought so much you would get that. I heard that they fixed the glitch, so you could see what your app says on it. I know it takes a couple days for it to show up on the app, but you could wait and see what happens. But I don't know in that situation. I don't know. But yeah. I want to get a new cell phone. My cell phone's 2.5 years old, and husband's like, we're gonna keep this cell phone until either it starts really glitching out on us or we can't hold the battery. But I mean, considering my old phone, these phones are so much better. But this is an S20. I have a Samsung 20, and now they got 23s out, so it's kind of sad. But hopefully maybe within the next year we'll get a new phone. But I'm almost getting maxed out at the memory. I've been deleting some stuff. Hello, Rami. It is so quiet in here. I'm not used to it. I made brownies this morning. I feel like I got some stuff done. I made brownies this morning. I was going to make some cornbread muffins, but I'll wait till the husband gets closer to come home from work because he likes them fresh out of the oven. So I'm like, let's get some stuff. My CVS manager told me they will be changing the way we can coupon. They're due to so much fraud and threshold. Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that CVS is really cracking down because there's people that really ruin it for others because, CVS's system, you could use a paper coupon, but then also the digital comes off too. So it's like a double whammy. And there's people that really, really take advantage of that. And like, that's a thing. Like I can't control, like I always clip the digitals because I'm like, oh, I'm going to use this. But then I always try to use papers because sometimes the paper, it doesn't always work. And I'm like, well, I got the digitals, but yeah, like it's people are just use those glitches like crazy. Do I think I'll ever stop couponing at Walgreens? Probably not. As long as my husband works for Walgreens, because I love his discount, I will probably not. And the thing is, like, I don't want to stop couponing because a lot of you guys rely on those deals. And that's the number one thing that keeps me going is because I hear so many people I have people messaging me, telling me, thank you for helping me with this. You've helped me save so much money. That's the reason why I still continue to go. Like I wish I could go to all these stores and I wish I could do all these deals, but I have a life too. Like I know some people go couponing every single day, which is fine, but since COVID happened, I don't like leaving my house. I really don't like leaving my house. I like just sitting at my house and doing my own thing. It really takes a lot for me to leave my house. Even when I want to go shopping. But the thing is, I have to take my kids, and that's one reason why I don't like leaving my house, because I don't like taking the kids with me. But yeah, I go to CVS once a month and spend my extra care pass and get out. And I canceled my extra care pass because CVS is like kind of out of its way for me to go. Like I pass 3 Walgreens while I'm going to Walgreens. So, but CVS to me, if they had their sales signs up when I got there on Sundays, it would. I've never had money. Kaylee, I've never gotten money before. That is awesome. I don't know how that thing works, but that is awesome. Thank you very much, Kaylee. That's awesome. But no, I don't even know what super chat. I know it's, yeah. You guys can tell me how much super chat is. But hello, Kelly. So glad to catch you live today. CVS will now price match their in-store prices to their online prices. Oh, really? That's awesome. That's awesome that they do that. Kelly, we might be going to Disney this year. I'm just saying, and I know you live in Anaheim. Just saying. Just saying. We're trying to figure out where we're going on vacation this year. I told Graham, you guys are going to think I'm weird. If you guys haven't figured this out, I'm weird. But I really, 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 really want to go to the Hollywood Cemetery in Hollywood, or if it's in Hollywood, I don't know where it's at exactly. But I really want to go to, I really, really want to go to the Hollywood Cemetery. I just love like history. When we went to Richmond, Virginia with all the other couponers, they're like, why do you want to go to a cemetery so bad? And then when they got there, they're like, okay, now I can see it. It's not because I'm morbid. I just love history of that kind of history. I just really love that kind of history. And like that's just kind of what I want to do. I want to there's Chris Farley's buried in Madison. I've been to his cemetery and I'm just like, it's sad, but it's also, I like to see that kind of stuff. And I always just like looking I just like looking at history, like how long that person lived. And it's the history that I just really, really enjoy. Thank you again, Kaylee. That is awesome. I know they take some of it, but it goes, I will see how that does it. I've never received money before from a chat. Never. So I will see how that goes because that is awesome. Thank you. Jennifer, also because we are crafters and we love staying and creating things. Yes. I know. I wish here's my thing. I wish I had a crafting channel and I wish I had a couponing channel. Like I would split them if I could, but I just like doing a variety of stuff. And like the crafter in me is frugal as heck and saves money. So I like to, help people save money with that. But I've been saying, I've been trying to do lives every Friday if you guys haven't noticed. But I'm trying to get videos. I'm going to try to do a crafting video like once a week. Once I get all my stuff together in my basement, I will see what I'm going to do, but I'm getting it set up, you guys. I'm going to do a lot of sublimation. I'm going to do Cricut stuff. I got other things. I miss making wreaths, my whole ceiling in my basement's just full of wreaths. So I'd be able to meet you for lunch. Yeah, and if you do meet me for lunch, Kelly, you'd have to have my family with me too, so you'd meet the whole shebang. I know Gina, if I do go to California, Gina wants me to see her, but the thing is, I would love to see her, but we're there for a family vacation and we want to go explore stuff and see stuff. So if I do see her, I would rather just see her for lunch. I hate to say it, but we're here to go do all this stuff too. So I just got my CVS online order. Yeah, I ordered a couple things right before I quit my CVS pass. I think they take like 30%. I will see. I've never seen how that stuff does it, so I'll have to check the analytics and see what it does. I am just working on my 100 envelope challenges, you guys. I work on this stuff every single day. I've been trying to I'm trying to keep myself a schedule every single day. So I'm going to try to fold a set a day. I'm going to try to cut a set a day or something like that. I'm going to make myself like a checklist. And then I want to like trim. So I had like, this is all trimmed, ready to go. I want to do like 4 of these a day, but like that takes 2 hours for me to do 4 of them, maybe even a little bit longer. So I'm really trying to get myself like way ahead on stuff like that. And then I've been trying to make it where I write, 7 to 14 thank you letters a day. Like I want to get super, 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 super ahead. Just because, there are times where I'm just like, oh my gosh, like yeah. But husband cares about money. He doesn't care about my mental health. He only cares about money. So I have to really shoot these out, because otherwise, if I don't shoot this stuff out, then I actually have to get a real job. And I'm just not ready to get a real job. Not ready at all. Jen, I did a purchase today at Walgreens. The $5 P&G didn't print, so you know why. I heard last week they were not printing. I don't know if they just stopped printing on a certain day or not. You could contact Walgreens and say, hey, I didn't get this $5 PG, because if you scan the item through the app, it does say that you get $5 cash rewards. So you could say something about that. But I heard that they did stop printing last week. So like I went and bought something on Sunday to check. Ooh. Hold on right there, Kelly. I'll be back with you in a second. But I would check that out and see if you can get points. But sometimes it's a hit or miss. It is a hit or miss. I don't know when this official date ends on it. You would have to, like, I know these Walgreens group. I'm in a couple different couponing groups, and I know sometimes they'll say if it's not working or not. So I know, but last week, Friday, I was told that it stopped printing too. So I don't know if it's just Friday or not. I hope you do a video on sublimation. I have a Cricut, but I think I'm ready for. Yeah, I will be doing that. I got my table all ready to go downstairs. I got move some furniture. If you're watching my cleaning video, you guys will definitely see. But I am gonna get my whole crafting area all worked up, and yeah. You should plan to do a Warner Brothers tour. It's behind the scenes of working studio, a lot of Universal. Yeah, that actually seems like fun. When Graham and I went to New York City, we went on this tour where you got to go, was it NBC? NBC, I think. So we got to see like behind the scenes of like 2 different things. So I got to be on the set where they have like some news channel. I don't think it was on NBC, or I can't remember what channel it is, but we got to see that. And then we got to see like the not Good Morning America on ABC, but I think it was CBS. I can't remember, but it was kind of cool seeing the behind the scenes. But yeah, I have to check that out. I would definitely have to check that out. I do want to go to Disney, and I told the husband I want to go for like 2 days, but I might just go to Disney for like 1 day, and then we're going to figure out. But hi Jessica. I don't know if the P&G is printing next week. I don't know the exact dates for that P&G Catalina. I don't know the exact dates for it. If anybody has like confirmation of those dates, that would be awesome, but I do not know the dates of the P&G. I know sometimes like was it Crazy Coupon Lady? I think they sometimes post something. Oh, there's something in the ad. Do. See, I just kind of Googled like, spend 15, get 5, but I don't know the exact dates. There used to be a website where you could check Catalinas, And I don't even know what that website is anymore. Yeah, I'm not finding anything. Yeah, Disney World, we are definitely gonna go for a week. I husband told me if I can sell, was it if I can make $60,000 on Etsy this year, 60,000, yeah. If I can do $60,000 on Etsy this year, he told me that we get to go to Disney World for a whole week next week. I have it in writing. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I don't even know how much I've made this year. Let's see. If you guys can't see me, I'm sorry. I'm on another. How much have I made? I made only 4,000 this year, so yeah. But yeah, Disney World. Do you have ways to get good deals on vacations? It depends on where you're going on vacation. The best thing to do is check out like Orbitz. Check out what's the other one? Not Orbitz. It's I can't remember the other website. But what I do is I do like, Orbitz, and then I do like Top Cashback, Rakuten to stack my money when I do purchases. My laptop is not plugged in. Will you look at that? But I always like check prices. So one thing to do is if you're looking at vacations, is go to those websites if you're thinking of doing it, and start comparing prices. Another thing you could do is go to the hotel you're going to stay at and directly, book from them. Husband always does Orbitz. I know they have travel people, especially like for Disney. I've actually wanted to try one of those people that I've seen on TikTok where you contact them and they can give you like a price on how much this is going to cost. Husband doesn't want me to do it, but I think I might contact them and see what deals we could get. But you just got to kind of figure stuff from there, and you want to start early. And then when you go on a vacation, you want to do your research ahead of time. Like husband's all obsessed with food, so he always, hello Elizabeth, he always looks at like restaurants and stuff. But for me, I always try to figure out like where I want to go when I go on a vacation. So you want to do your research. Okay. So like Vegas, when my friends and I went years ago, they had this thing where was it called the City Pass? It was some kind of my nose itches. It was some kind of pass we got. And I think we paid like 20 or 30 bucks for it, but we got so much stuff out of it. So you want to see if you can like find certain deals, or if you're going to do a bunch of stuff, see if they have a deal to do. Like I know Chicago has it where if you're going to do a bunch of stuff, yeah. And then I know like Sam's Club, I know Costco has like travel agent stuff too. So if you guys have stuff like that, I'm talking too much. Yeah, Disney World is huge. Ben's been to Disney World, but he's only been to the Magic Kingdom for one day. But if we go this time, I want to go to all four parks. And I've been to Disneyland Paris. I was in Disneyland Paris for a day. That's a whole different experience. Yes, you get to see TV shows with little kids. You should do one day. Yeah, I know. I'm still debating on what we're gonna do for that, but I would love to spend my 40th birthday in California. I use Sam's Club Travel, my credit card. Sometimes Hilton offers. Yeah, we ended up getting a my husband and I just got a American Express card because they actually offer, if you spend so much, sorry you guys, if you spend so much, you get a discount, or you get, trying to have it not wobble so much. There we go. Like through American Express, if you spend so much in time, you get like a bonus. So we can stay at a really nice Hilton hotel for free because we're going to spend so much on our credit card that month. So that's kind of a cool thing to do, is definitely check out credit card deals and all that stuff. Also check out your credit cards, because I've noticed like we have an Amazon card, but like husband goes like to the bills, and if you like, you can sometimes get like extra cash back if you click on certain deals. I know with like Rakuten, If you buy certain things with your credit card, you get even more cash back just by using your credit card in a specific store. But yeah, happy Friday. I understand when you say you're done with Blippi. I am over here, my grander. We're just watching Blippi. Well, now we're watching Mika. But I suggest if you don't have Disney Plus, Bluey's hilarious. The dad is one of my favorite characters on Bluey. The dad is hilarious on Bluey, but we watch Bluey and Blippi, and now we're watching Blue's Clues a lot. So too many bees. Too many bees. I heard it's $200 a ticket. Yeah, Disney is expensive, but there are ways around it to get in. They're pretty cheap. I've seen some people like get in really, really cheap. I actually there's a website, I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a website where you can get tickets super cheap and it's all legal. It's not anything bad. And I went through them, I think, to buy my Disney World tickets. I think it was the Disney World. And we ended up getting a really good deal. So there's ways around it. But if you're interested in going on vacations, definitely like watch what you're doing, watch your spending, figure out all that stuff. Goodbye, Rami. Going to Disney this fall. I'm very jealous of you, Amy. Super jealous, but yes. You posted a link for candle. Did I miss the link? Did I miss it? Hold on, you guys. I'm like, I think I missed your link. AAA discount. Yeah. I think I missed your link, Vicky. Oh, did you send me something? No. Yeah, Disney is something I really want to go to. But yes, it is super expensive. But I've been saving like all my $5 challenges that I do for the last couple years. We've been putting that away, and that is going towards us going to Disney. And then also like all my loose change, I save up like crazy. That's also saving up for Disney because it's very expensive, but there's ways you can save. Husband wants to stay off property because he wants to go do his own thing. I like staying on property because if you're staying the whole week, you want to stay on the property because I like it how they drive you all these places and you don't have to go all that. But yeah, like we've done both. We've stayed on property, which was nice. It is kind of expensive. I've seen people get stuff delivered to their hotel rooms at Disney through like Instacart and all that stuff. If you can get a hotel room that has a mini fridge and a microwave, that's the best thing to do. But I do like, staying on property because all you do is just catch a shuttle and you're right then and there. And then they have the shuttles go on and off, on and off. We've stayed off property but the thing is with off property, you do save a ton of money. Like we were really close to the Walmart in Orlando. So like if we wanted to get something at that, we would do that. But the only thing that sucks is you got to pay like $30-$40 to go park at Disney. Like just to park there. And then you park super far away, which is okay. And then you got to take, like it took forever for us to get back to the car when we left Magic Kingdom because you park so far away. And I never rode the tram before, so I was super excited with that. But like the buses just drop you off right in front of the park. And then one thing I do like about staying on the property is if you have a lot of souvenirs or you have a lot of stuff, they will actually deliver it to your rooms, which is nice. So there's like a ton of pros and cons about staying on the property and staying off property. And then I know people do like the food thing, but we don't really do that because we don't always eat like all that food and sometimes we share. But one thing I do recommend is getting the photo pass. I definitely recommend it, especially with the Magic Bands, because there were times where we went on a ride and I didn't even know they took your photo, but they took your photo and you'd be like, oh, I don't even remember them taking a photo because like it just showed up and then they have like some of that special stuff. We have a timeshare for it. Jealous. At Disneyland, the street that is literally right across the park is a good option too. It's a street full of hotels. Yeah, I'm talking about Disney World. I don't know anything about Disneyland, but if we go to California, I wouldn't mind like going from hotel to hotel, staying at one hotel, here, staying at one hotel there. but we're still in the works of figuring it out. But what was nice about Disneyland Paris is their parks were super, super close to each other. So you just walked right outside in there. Angela wants to know how much does Jessica charge for her timeshare. Got to get the kids. Nice chatting. Yeah, Ben will be home in about 40 minutes. So I'll probably end this chat. I've been talking for, I'll probably end this chat in about 20 minutes, you guys. Even though I could stay here all day and talk. I could stay here all day and talk because I'm just working. Because after I'm done with this, then I am going to go back down in the basement and work some more. But I wanted to get... We are actually giving it away. We posted it for $1. They are hard to get rid of. My messenger. I have not gotten it yet. Or did I get it? Okay. I'll have to follow her. I have to check my other messages from you, Vicky. Nothing's popping up, but I have to. I can check it easier on my computer than on my phone. Yes. I have one friend that she goes to Disney. She has three kids, and she just goes to Disney all the time. But she, in the past, have bought Disney annual passes because she says it's cheaper, and so they would just fly down to Florida for like one weekend and just go spend there a day. And I'm like, man, I'm jealous. Graham does not like Disney at all. Husband does not like Disney at all. He would rather spend his money and time at other things, but I'm a huge kid at heart, so I didn't get to enjoy the nice luxury stuff like he did when he was a kid. So like that's one thing for me. Like I didn't have a good childhood like he did for vacation and all that fun stuff. Man, I'm getting a lot of this done. Super exciting. Yes. So nice having it quiet here. I was thinking of going live yesterday, but both kids were home and they would have drove me nuts. So yeah. My husband likes Disney, but my brother-in-law doesn't. Yeah, my husband just hates Disney. He'd rather spend money on other things. And I'm just like, seriously? Seriously? I just want my kids to have happy because I never got to go to Disney when I was a kid. I went when I was 17, but we got to go because it was a school trip because we had to perform down there. But other than that, I didn't get to go to Disney. We only went to Wisconsin Dells in Michigan as a family vacation. That's all we did. My phone just keeps going off. Anyway, watch any new shows lately? I've been really into this thing on the ID channel. Death by Fame. I've watched that. I've been really into that. I've been really into crime shows like, was it Evil Lives Here or something like that? I've been into that show lately. And then I still watch The Bachelor, Bachelorette. But other than that, that's really all that I've been watching. I've just been watching movies because my movies are my life. My phone's just been going off like crazy. Do. Ben's teacher is sending me a message. I took my daughter to Disneyland in 2000. Yeah. I'm excited because Charlotte will be 4 when we go to Disney. I told Graham if we go to Disney World, I want to go in February because that's the last couple times we've gone. It gets super cold there. Like it was funny. Graham and I were swimming when we were down there when we stayed on the property. This is I was pregnant with Ben. So last time we stayed on their property, I was pregnant with Ben, and we were swimming, and the people are like, what are you doing? We're like, we're swimming. They're like, it's like 50, 60 degrees outside. We're from Wisconsin. Oh, that does it. Yeah. Yeah, we went to Disney World when I was pregnant with Ben. So we couldn't do very much because number one, I was pregnant, but we made our announcement with Ben. Let's see. We made our pregnancy announcement with Ben. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is a photo of Graham and I, and that was our pregnancy announcement with Mr. Benny Pooh. It was so nice. Bye, Mary. Yeah, my husband's a different person. He's a very grumpy butt. But I just been a Disney freak. The thing is, I just been obsessed with Disney since I was a little girl. I've been obsessed with movies my whole life. Like, I'm surprised I'm not a movie critic because I absolutely love movies. As you guys can see, I love movies. But yeah, I wish the husband was a little bit more positive. Like sometimes I'm jealous when I see all these families like they're so excited to go to Disney. My husband rather go somewhere else than go to an amusement park. But yeah. And then when we went to Disney World with Ben 4 years ago, I was actually going through a miscarriage and I did not know it. Was it Disney? Yeah, it was Disney. I was going through a miscarriage. We were trying to get pregnant. You know, it was going on almost maybe 2.5, almost 3 years of trying to get pregnant. And I was bleeding constantly the whole time, but it wasn't that time of the month. And then when we got back, the doctor told me to take a pregnancy test and it turned out to be positive. And so I called them and they're like, okay, come in. And then I had to do some blood work and they basically told me that I was going through a miscarriage. So I was pregnant when we went to Disney World with Ben. And I started bleeding like while we were down in Florida. And then I found out I was miscarrying. So it sucks, it sucks because I was really excited to go to Disney to make our second announcement, but it never happened. But then right after my miscarriages, they say you had to wait like a month before trying again. So we waited for August and then, or we waited for the month of July. July was when we waited and then we started trying again in August. And little did I know I was pregnant for my birthday and Ben's birthday. I remember you did. Yeah, it sucked going to Disney World. And you had no idea you were going through a miscarriage the whole entire time. But I'm sad. I'm sad, but you know what? I got the best. That's stinky feet right there. I got the best right there. So I'm super happy I got what I wanted. I wanted a little girl. Got my little princess, but now we're done having kids. So we're done. Kind of sad about it, but you know what? I wanted 3 kids. Husband wanted 2. We got a boy and a girl. And then, I was still upset. I wanted another kid, but like it took almost 4 years to get pregnant with Charlotte. Ben and Charlotte are almost 5 years apart. And right now with all the clutter that I have in my life, like I'm actually okay with not having another child because I want to get rid of all the baby stuff. I have one cabinet just full of like sippy cups and stuff like that. And it's like, I want to get rid of all the sippy cups. I want to get rid of all the little kid. I mean, I know I don't want my kids to grow up, but it's like, I want that clutter back, away. So like, again, like all the stuff I've been getting rid of, I know it's sad, but it's like, I'm at the point where I just got to get rid of it and move on. And it sucks. It really does suck, but that's just the way life happens. But I'm okay with having 2 kids. So now my brother just had a kid. They had a kid on Ben's birthday. So my nephew and my son's birthday are on the same day. And then they have a nephew that was born on Charlotte's birthday. So, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I should maybe do something like that if you can. I'd rather do that maybe at Disneyland than doing it at Disney World. Yeah, that might be something. I'm gonna look into that. I'll have to talk to the husband about it. Or if I have any questions, Kelly, I'll message you since you seem to know everything. Because you're in Anaheim, which I'm so jealous. So jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Man, I'm just gonna go with the flow. I got all these all ready to go to be laminated. I'm just on a roll. I think I'll maybe end my chat when I get the 3 left that I have to laminate. I got 3 more left and then we will end it. End it. My oldest is 26. Oops, did I forget to do all these? No, forgot to move this one. My oldest is 26 and going to be the youngest is no more kids for me. It's 10. Yeah. I'm 10 years. I'm 10, well, almost 10, just shy, maybe technically 9 3/4, but I'm like 10 years older than my one brother and 7 years older than my other brother. But but they're my halves, but I consider them my halves. And then my dad had 2 kids before I was born, and those guys are 20 years older than me. Amy, are you talking about Disney World? We stayed at I always stay at if I stay on Disney World property, I go to the value hotels. I don't spend a lot to go to the more expensive ones. We stay at the Pop Century. Because that's like the nicest one, and then there's one that's right across the creek that they were building when we were there last time. But Pop Century we actually do like a lot because they actually have they do share the bus or transit with the hotel that's across from the creek. You two share, which is fine. The other value hotels, which is music, sports, and movies, those 3 all share. But I personally, Graham and I have both stayed at Pop Century twice when we've stayed on Disney property, and I really enjoy Pop Century. Love it. They have a bowling pin shaped pool, but that's the place we've stayed at, and I think their prices are good to go. And then when we stayed off property, we stayed at, I can't remember the hotel what it was, but it was in Orlando, but it was near the Walmart. It was near a Walmart. And when we went to that Walmart was crazy busy. And then there's a Target like right down the road, and I know there was a Publix right down the road too. But Disney property, I'm 100% for the value hotel because you're just there to sleep, because most of the time you're at the parks the whole day anyways. And like they have the gift shop, they have the food court, and you can take those buses to other hotels to check them out. Like that's one thing I do like about the transits is you could catch one of the transits to one of the other hotels just to check it out. You don't have to stay there. But that's just my opinion. I'm so cheap at things that I was totally cool with Pop Century, like just totally cool with it. Totally cool with it. Now who's messaging me? Husband. What's he messaging me about? Food. Aw. He wants to get the children a Valentine's Day gift. Aw, isn't that sweet? Good husband. Good husband. But yeah, maybe I should make I'm not like a hardcore saving person about Disney, but maybe I should figure out like a series on how to save for vacations, And another good thing is with the apps that we have, you guys, you can actually use like swag bucks, or not swag bucks. Is it maybe swag bucks, but Shopkicks, you can actually get a Disney gift card. You can get a Disney gift card, and I think there's other apps that you can get Disney gift cards too. I'd have to look into it. But Disney actually has a website where you can put all your gift cards onto one account, and then you can move it to one gift card. So if you have like 50 of a bunch, so Target has this deal where you guys can go and get gift cards. Hi, Bobby. Target has this deal where you can like gift cards like 5% off, and I think Sam's Club even does discounted gift cards too. So if you guys are on a budget and you want to go to Disney or something like that, and this even counts for Disneyland and Disney World, you can do either one. But you guys can actually, start buying a gift card. If you don't want to spend it all at once, buy like a $20 gift card a week if you can afford that. Today's my son's. We're gonna go frosted cake. Goodbye, Brenda. But yeah, buy gift cards little bit by little bit. And then they actually have a website, which I haven't been on it forever, but they actually have a website where you guys can put all of that gift card into one big giant gift card. And then you can actually pay for your trip with gift cards. You don't have to use a credit card. I do know they need a credit card for like security reasons and stuff, but you can do stuff like that, like totally fine for that. And then you can actually put money on your Magic Band if you guys use a Magic Band. And you can also, buy stuff using that. I would also recommend downloading the app as soon as you guys decide you're going to Disney World, because you can actually, well, now I think you have to pay, but before you could reserve rides. But now I think you got to pay for like the Genie Plus. But yeah, there's a lot of work to it. But I think if you guys are preparing, you got to start early. Usually, there's people that don't do any of that stuff. And, we are planners. We like to save money way ahead of time. So now I'm getting super excited about Disney. The closest thing I get to Disney is Disney on Ice, because they closed down my Disney store that was in Milwaukee. Anybody else have any more questions before I go bye-bye? I'm just going to keep talking until I get all this stuff all 100% ready to go. And then I'm going to go downstairs and work on my basement. I'm hoping to go IKEA soon, which is down in Milwaukee. But I'm just super excited to finally get things in order and cleaned up. Paris, I've been finding Paris toys lately, and I don't like it because it really saddens me. And I miss her so much. I wake up every morning and I just stare in the backyard at where she's buried at. And I just stare there because it's just like, husband doesn't understand. Like, he didn't understand why I kept crying. And it's just like, Paris was my child. Paris was my first child. You were lucky. Oh, that's awesome. You're lucky that it. What game show was that? I had to, when I was in high school, we got to sing down there at Disney World. So we got in to sing. Do. It is so nice out. It's cold, but it's so nice outside. So nice. Ben comes home the other day. His boots weighed like 10 pounds more than what they usually weigh because he decided to step in puddles and he doesn't understand that his boots just don't dry just like that. So I had to borrow my neighbor's boot dryer because they were so bad. It took almost 3 days to dry. And I'm like, don't stand in puddles, kid. Don't stand in puddles. So if any of you guys have a Family Dollar near you, I would, it was back in 1989, Win, Lose, or Draw. I don't know if I remember that show. I don't remember if I know that show. If anybody has a Family Dollar near you, definitely check out your storage totes if your store has any. My store had a bunch of these. These were on clearance for $2.25. $2.25. Okay, Pictionary. But this is originally is $10. $10, and my store had a ton of them, so I bought them because what I plan on doing is a lot of my stuff for my businesses and organizing all that stuff. And then I bought a ton of them. I think I bought like 10 of them. But definitely check out your Family Dollar if you guys haven't had a Family Dollar, because there's a lot more stuff on clearance. I was thinking of maybe going to a different Family Dollar store to see what else they had, but I'm excited to get those because the kids can put, like, they come home with all their artwork. Hello, I'm assuming Jane maybe. They always come home with a lot of artwork, And like, I'm fine with putting it on the fridge, but you can only keep so much of it. But I'd rather just have them put them in that tote, shove it all in the tote, and then it's all good. Because Ben's like obsessed with artwork, like obsessed, which is nothing wrong with it, but I can only keep so much on the fridge at a time. So I bought a bunch of those for my business and then the kids, and they're actually pretty durable. They're not the cheap crap that I usually buy. So yes. Okay, I got this one and one more, and then I am leaving. I'm gonna leave you guys. Thought I'd just stay here and chit chat a little bit, answer your questions, but you guys are all quiet today. All quiet. I know. I'm the life of the party, but I do like doing the lives. The reason why I do like the lives is I answer people's questions easier. And sometimes, what are the dollar? Okay, so what are those? Those are right here. Those are $2 bills. So they are fresh $2 bills that have never been cut. Husband bought a sheet. You can buy like money that hasn't been cut. And he bought a sheet on eBay, I think is what it was. So there are 8 $2 bills that have never been cut. And so he framed them on there. Or he had me frame them for him. But he is obsessed. And then in the basement, he has a frame that has a bunch of different like foreign money. He framed that. And then he also has in the basement, we also have a deck of cards, like, was there 26 in a deck of card or something? He has a deck of cards that never been cut. So it's like just a sheet of it. So we had to get that framed also. And then that's obviously the children. And then this is myself. This is supposed to be Ben. And this is Graham with a fart gun. Graham had one of his coworkers draw a minion family when Ben was born. And now I've been waiting for Graham to have his friend make something for the 4 of us. But I absolutely love it. And then this is a wreath that I made with Disney ribbon. I actually have a video on how I made that, but I absolutely love that wreath. And then here is a slate right here of Paris that I made the other day. The slate's a little too dark. I don't like the way it's too dark, but I was learning on something, but I made a slate of Paris. So that is a sublimation thing that I will be making a video for once I figure out how to make it brighter. But I did get my other printer. I put the ink in yesterday. I just got to get it set up. But I'm working on some more money challenges for my Etsy shop. I'm trying to figure out what other stuff I could post on my Etsy shop because like I love making these 100 envelope challenges. I do, but I've already made like 700 of them, maybe 800 of them in the last year. And it's like I don't want to constantly be making these all the time. Like I want to do other things. But like, I love doing the tumblers, but everybody does tumblers. And like my teacher gifts sell really well, but they only sell during certain times. And I got to have where I have a steady income. And YouTube is just not what it used to be. Not at all. But I don't get the views on YouTube like I used to be. COVID ruined it for me. Big time. Big time they ruined it. And I don't like it. I wonder how life would be if COVID never happened. I hate to say it, but yeah. I'm thinking of cutting my hair. Like really short. I haven't had my hair cut since May. And I was thinking of going to like here. Yeah. I just want to I'm sick of my hair. And Charlotte might get her hair cut. She has never gotten her hair cut before. So I need to get my hair cut. I just need to figure out to do it. But I have a dentist appointment coming up in the next week. And then I have my surgery coming up in a month. So I've been watching Twilight while I've been organizing. Yeah, I've watched Twilight so many times that I have all 5 movies by memory that I don't even have to watch it because I know exactly what's going on. So when I've been cleaning the basement, the last several times I've like done my big cleaning stuff, I just turn Twilight on because I know that movie so well that I can just listen to that for background noise because I don't have a stereo system down in the basement. But yeah, I just turn that on and then like I can watch the movie in my head while I'm cleaning. So that is kind of cool. Yes, obsessed with Twilight. And I'm still obsessed with Twilight, even though everybody else makes fun of it. I started reading the first book last year, but then I never finished it. So I need to start finishing it, but I will get to it when I get to it. But yeah. Yes. And I really want to go to IKEA soon, but I also want to get more I want to get more stuff thrown away and more stuff organized before I go there, but I've been really enjoying it. Getting stuff just gotten rid of. And if I could only get rid of a lot more of the kids' stuff, I would totally do that. But now I just need to have ambition to I just need more ambition to sell my stuff. Like that's my thing. My oldest son's biological mom named him Jacob after Jake. I had a friend, she was obsessed with Twilight, Edward. And she wanted to name her son Edward, but she ended up never naming him after Twilight. But it was funny. Like she was dead set on naming her son. But I could have done Edward, but I wanted a family name. Ben's a family name. Or no, Ben's not a family name. His middle name is, but I had Ben in my mind forever. So, and Charlotte's entire name is a family name. So I'm so happy. She's like, I don't know if you guys can see her face. Her face is like right here, but she's like, I'm just happy she'll take a nap and then she'll wake up when Ben is home from school. Then they'll drive me crazy because they fight because he wants to sit and chill and she wants him to play with her. And they've been playing with Play-Doh like crazy, but now the Play-Doh is pretty much all dried up. And I'm just like, whatever. But I guess I could let you guys go. I'm going to finish watching Magic Mike while Ben's at school so I can finish watching it because certain movies I can't watch when he's around because he's at that age where he knows what's going on now and I'm like, crap. So I guess I will let you guys go and I will try to be back next Friday as long as I don't have anything going on. I will give you guys a heads up. If I do that, I will post it on my social media, letting you guys know I am on. But I guess I'm going to leave for the day because I just want to get a couple more things. But thank you guys for joining me on my live. Maybe I'll try to do it another day at a different time. But usually Fridays are my go-to days. Unless I try like a Monday or something like that. We will see. But I will give you guys a heads up when I go live again. I hope you guys all enjoyed hanging out with me while I work on my Etsy stuff, while you guys are just chilling, doing whatever you're doing. But thanks again. And I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.